Hello, hello, hello. How do I sound today? Do I sound better? I think I sound better. Whew. This close to taking a mulligan today. This close to taking a mulligan today. So I'm gonna give you some advice. Never remodel a room, including, you know, painting, just after traveling for an event. Because several things will happen. One, you're going to be sore. You're going to be very sore. Especially if, you know, sitting on airplanes and driving and whatnot. And, you know, the post-event, you know, cough that everyone gets, where everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone's sick right now. Wonder what these are for. Huh. And then remodel a room. So spend a day moving everything out of the room, patching all the holes, sanding it all, not wearing a mask, so you're coughing up like dust during allergy season with the windows open, and then paint the room, and then spend the night in the room editing videos with all them wonderful VOCs that y'all are worried about. And then today, just before going live, build a desk. I'm sore as shit right now. My back is fried. You know, you get to that age where just your back hurts. Hi, that's me right now. The Polymaker form. Oh no, I forgot to hit open. One second. There you go. The floodgates are open. Every stream we give away a spool of filament from Polymaker, and you too can win one because I just opened it up. So now you can enter the draw. You know, I gotta love it. It's not hi Taylor. Oh, your back's hurt. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. It's like, no, let me in my draw. I need to win my filament. Let me in. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? Why do I got carriages here? Why I got Vision Miner here? What's going on? What's going on? Yep. If it gets really bad, we can always do what we do every time I come back from an event. I can always take the COVID test and find out if I got COVID again. Because that's what, 2 for 2, or 2. So far, 2 cons I've gone to, 2 3D printing events I've gone to where I've gotten COVID. See, we could try for a third. Pound some Advil. I did that this morning. More whiskey. I gotta save it for tomorrow night. I only have a little left because I don't drink as much as I used to. So anyway, I got sick at Rocky Mountain. Usually it's what it is. Usually I find it's like the first event of the year or the last event of the year is I get sick. Normally it was like Midwest Rep Fest, but we've got Rocky Mountain. Although last year I don't think I got sick at Rocky Mountain. You know your audience, we need to print something, get some filament. Yeah, I found ABS cement in the plumbing section of Home Depot. Has anyone tried welding prints? That'll work. That stuff will work. It just be where it'll be a little messy. And you gotta be careful not to over apply it because you'll basically melt your print. But it's ABS welding. It's for welding ABS pipes together. So it should work on a print. It'll just be a little goopy and messy. Oh wow, I'm already out of breath. Ooh, this will be it. I don't feel sick. I just got like, back in the day, we called it shack hack, where you just wake up and your lungs are like stuffy and you're like coughing up phlegm, but you're not really like coughing. You're like, I just feel stuffy and exhausted. People could do something crazy. It's not just that. It's the fact that like everyone's at an event where a lot of people flew to. So everyone, you know, caught something because most people flew out on like the Thursday or something. So everyone's on a plane Thursday, and then you're in a room with like several thousand people over a weekend, and then you all fly back, and then there's a couple days after the event. So it's like, it's not so much that like somebody was sick and went, it's somebody went there who didn't even know they were sick. So you can't really fault them. I thought acetone and ABS was a good glue. Okay, so it's not a glue. For those that want to know about ABS welding, you're not actually gluing it. What acetone does is it actually dissolves like the plastic, and then when it evaporates, it resolidifies. So when you ABS weld, you are essentially just welding the plastic together with ABS. You basically dissolve the plastic on both sides, you mush it together, and when the ABS evaporates, it basically solid part. Or you can be really cool and use 3D gloop ABS, which actually works really good. Spice skiing, hope I feel better. I hope so too. The little guy's sick too. So today was a bit of a mulligan in terms of I just had a bunch of stuff I had to do today for an upcoming video. So in case you didn't realize, in case you haven't noticed, I redid the computer room. This was yesterday's project. There's my messy AF computer desk. It's normally not that messy. It's just that messy because I had to like put everything on it while I was patching the room. But this is why. This is my wife's computer desk. I love my wife, but this computer desk is from her high school days. We're in our mid-30s. So this is like the desk her brother or her dad built her like 20 something years ago, and she's still doing it. So because she has a decent computer now and like, she's playing games and whatnot, I'm like, you know what, hun? I will take that offer that all of us YouTubers get about once a year from the company that does the desks. So I guess you can realize who's going to be sponsoring a video in the next week or two. So that's what I was building today. So the problem is I didn't want to film a video in the room with the room looking like a disaster, because it's like the only room in the house that is like pre us buying the house. No, that's a truck. What is that outside? Can you hear that? Oh, cement truck. Neighbors down the street are redoing their driveway. No, I live under the flight path of a military base. So every now and then we get like A-10s flying overhead. It's pretty cool. So yeah, so I got the Flexi Spot desk. I built this today. It's all dusty. I got to clean it all because everything, and I got to do all the cable management, and nothing's actually hooked up. But that's what I built just before going live. Like literally 10 minutes before going live, I was putting this all together. So there's the wifey's desk. It's all nice. Yes, it does raise me up and go down, just like in the YouTube videos. So expect that in a YouTube video. Trenton, I don't know if I think it's a National Guard base. It's in Michigan. It's in Michigan. But we got a Flexi Spot, and they're like, which desk do you want? Do you want the max? And I'm like, no, I don't have room for that. So give me the smallest one you have, which is this one. So I was the nice hubby, and instead of me getting a new desk, the wifey got a new desk. The computer arm. So that's not the Flexi Spot arm. They're going to send me one, but it's like delayed. So I just bought a cheap one off Amazon for now. And I'll take it when it shows up. So what I need from you is in the Discord. Go join the Discord, okay? Because somehow I have to make a video out of building a desk. So we're doing a video on your favorite prints for around the house. So join my Discord, and in the live stream channel, I want you to post a link to some of the most practical prints that you use around the house. I've already got some ideas, brackets, some mounts and headphone stands and stuff like that. But I want to know what actual prints that are actually usable, viable prints and not meme stuff do you actually use? Because I want to use them. So post them on the Discord. Wow, I'm exhausted. I am sore. Today's stream's gonna be interesting. So what are we doing today? What are we doing? That's a very good question. I hope you can tell me because I'm winging it. Few things. One, hey, look. Z risers. So for those that don't know, I'm turning this into an EDM machine. So I got to put these Z risers on it to make sure that this works. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to put these on, and then we're going to get the V2.4 that we are renovating right now. And then we're going to plan out the tool head. I think we're going to go with the XOL tool head, but we're going to have to do some CAD work because we're going to be super baller and put the extruder from the Magneto X on it. Why? Because I have two of them. One's in the magneto, so I have this guy. So I got to put this in something. So we're going to put this in that. Simple as that. Sound good? Sound good. Did I design that mount yourself? What mount? This? Oh, hell no. I found this on, somebody linked it on my Discord on Thingiverse, and I just loaded it in 3D Builder and stretched it. I just chopped it in half and stretched it up like tall enough, because it's supposed to be like a 30 mil mount, so now it's like a 45 mil riser, which should be enough. Nice, put a tube. No, we're not doing the tube. The tube is gonna go in the VZBot, actually. Oh, my stream crashed. Did my stream crash or did YouTube crash? Am I still live? I'm live, right? I think I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. I know, just when YouTube just crashed. Okay. So I've got the tube. So the tube is going to go in the VZBot at some point. The plan is I want to get V226 back up and running. And then after that's back up and running, we're going to go and start faffing about with the VZBot. I've got some other stuff in the works, but unfortunately everything's like kind of, I'm not going to say delayed, but we're just waiting on stuff to arrive and whatnot for a few builds. So we're kind of, we're not in limbo, but we're in limbo for builds again. Just waiting on stuff to show up. So once it shows up, we're going to be eating good. It's just in the meantime, we're just kind of waiting. Ballant, 2,000 Hungarian funny monies. Cheers and appreciated. When I'm to V2? Which one? I've got like 3. V226 is my oldest V2. It's serial number 26. That's why I call it V226. And it's getting a tool head upgrade because it was umbilical, and now we're going to, or correction, it was drag chain. Now we're going to umbilical on it. And then a few other goodies. It's my oldest V2, and it could use an upgrade. The last time it had any real upgrade in terms of like hardware and electronics and whatnot was like 2 years ago. So VZBot sounds like a good choice for throwing the tube in. Yeah, it's the only machine that I think that I actually run that will actually put it to use. Because on my Vorons, I usually don't run them at max speed, simply for the fact they're more tuned for consistent reliability and not being absurdly loud. Because I work in my garage. And it's a lot easier to work in your garage when you don't have a printer screaming at you constantly. Bamboo. So you didn't want to get one? No. I'm gonna posit a question here, because as a YouTuber, this is annoying as shit. Has anyone ever begged a YouTuber and actually got anything? Because I'm sorry, whenever somebody like posts like, you know, I have a problem with the printer, Joel has a problem with the printer, Stefan has a problem with the print, anyone, right? MBR has a problem with the printer, anyone. You always get somebody in the comments, well, if you don't like it, I'll take it off your hands. Yeah, no, that never works, and it's annoying as shit. Don't do it. And no, it was funny the first time, but it's like old people in a grocery store. Like, I used to work in a grocery store. If you ever worked in a grocery store, you know what I'm talking about, or any retail, where it's like, you're scanning some old person's stuff, and they're like, it doesn't scan, and they're like, oh, it didn't scan, it must be free. Or they give you the money, and they're like, oh, be careful, the ink's still wet. It's like, yeah, that was funny like the first time, maybe the second time, not the 400th time. But yeah, don't ask people, like, it just gets really annoying really quick. Yeah, Linus sent a beggar a computer. No, Linus used a beggar who was annoying as crap as content. That's why. And the problem is now you're gonna get even more people doing it. Oh, you're crouchy. Believe me, if you had to deal with it as much, 7 years in a grocery store growing up, you get sick of it quick. Oh, believe me. Believe me. Okay, so what are we doing? First, we're gonna raise the Z, and then we're gonna raise the roof. And then we're gonna get on the floor and do the dinosaur. For the, Andrew Rogers, $9.99. For the, I just wanna hear you say, again, fund. Well, now I'm not gonna say it. The tube. The tube. I love saying it. They had sweaters that were actually pretty cool. Years of internet tech support over the phone. I have no faith in humanity. Here's the funny thing. You had faith in humanity at one point? Let's be honest. Everything's gone to shit. Let's be honest. Everything has gone to poo-poo over the years. Do you have a buffer stock you can use for the SPL? Like, are you talking... Don't go. I got a package. 1 second. Are you talking AR-15 buffer stock? I don't know. What? Is somebody at the door? Oh, somebody was at the door. Here, 1 second. Are you defending the house, doggo? 1 second. He's over here. Yes, defend the house. Defend. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's for the wifey. There you go, hun. Dang it. I thought I was getting something cool, but it was for the wife. I mean, technically I do have an AR-15 buffer tube, but it's currently in use. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have a spare AR-15 buffer tube. I've got... No, I don't even have... I might have stocks, but the problem is I think they're... I don't know if they're government or commercial profile, too. That's another thing, because there's different styles. Okay, this should come off. There we go. It's a Z. It's a ZZ. So you may be wondering, what am I doing right here? Well, this is a Comgrow Robo CNC. Obviously, we have stripped it down to not much more than an XY motion system. And hopefully in the next month or so, we're going to be turning it into a wire EDM machine. But part of that involves me having to do work off stream on it, like getting it set up and building a box and like a fish tank essentially. So you might see some of the work on stream like you're seeing right now. But don't expect like, I think this will go like that. Yeah. Oh, does that fit? Oh, it does fit. Perfect. So that goes like, yeah. Yeah, that goes like that. And that goes on like that. Okay. So let's put these in. So, I'm just going to be basically doing some work off, or like some of the work on stream, some of the work off stream. Little bits here and there, like today. Pick one. Black, transparent, black. Always black. I'll take it in whatever color you got, as long as it comes in black. How this works. Oh, Rocker Box is here. Hope the video I sent you. I did take a quick look through it. It was last night and I was exhausted, so I didn't really like dive into it, but I did skim through that video. It was pretty cool. I'm trying to make this as, I know this sounds a bit weird. I'm trying to make this as compact as possible. I want like a compact wire EDM, which I know that's kind of like a not thing, but damn it, we're gonna make it a thing. Also, trying to get these lined up is annoying. There we go. What material? So this is me dropping my nuts. This is Fetus PETCF, not PETG. So it's got almost ABS-like qualities because it's PET. The G in PETG is they add to PET to make it a little bit more printable. With the way we had to design the wire tool mod, it's extremely hard. I know, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Here we go. I didn't even check if the screws go through this. Do they go through this? The hole's good? No, they're not. Oh well. Okay. So I'm gonna need some screws now. M5 by, shoot, what was the mod? Somebody actually linked me the mod. Let me find it here. because it tells me what size screws I need, and I can't remember what size screws I need. I'm exhausted. Holy shit. I am exhausted. Is that it? No. Which channel did they... It's always annoying. You ever have that where you're trying to find something somebody linked on a Discord, but you don't know where in the Discord they linked it, and you're like, which channel was it? Where are you? Where are you? I know it was on Thingiverse. Let's find it. Do I have COVID? Probably. We'll do a COVID test later in the stream. Grow rope. These. Okay, M530s. I have like none of them. I've got a couple of them. Okay, does this fit on? So here's the question. Does these actually even fit on? Or am I gonna have to like... I'm gonna have to drill these out. And I don't even have my LTT store screwdriver because it's upstairs. What did you join into? I don't know. You're the one here. Check the price on the 22 IDEX price from Vision Miner. It isn't for the masses. Nope. It is a firmly commercial machine. It is not for our budgets. Did you ever get any? No. So here's the thing with Sovol. I sent them an email with all the issues I had with the machine, along with pictures and everything, and I haven't heard a damn thing from them since. They have my email. I haven't heard a damn thing from them since. I sent an email going, hey, here's all the problems I have with the machine, some suggestions and whatnot, and I sent it to my contact. That was, you know, a day or two after the stream ended, and I haven't heard a thing from them since. So, but Sovol donates to Voron. Okay, good for them. I know a bunch of other companies that also do it that don't use it as part of their marketing. I don't know. It's just like rich people. When rich people donate and they make it a point of letting everyone know that they donated. I don't know. It's a personal thing. If you're going to donate, you don't need to make it a marketing point. But that's just me. Sovol dropped me from the review program after my review of the SV8. Are they doing a Bambu thing like they did with Nathan Builds Robots? Where after a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek critical review, they dropped him from the affiliate program? Glad you decided on the end plate extensions. Well, I didn't decide on it. Somebody linked it to me and I'm like, well, that's easy, so I'm going to use it. So. Kim, SEK 50, cheers for a cold beer. You deserve one. I have beer in the fridge. I might have one or two left. I have to check. I still think the SV8 is going to be a great ender-like machine. Here's the thing. I got nothing against the SV8. The machine is here. Okay, you ready? I'm going to let you in a little secret. Most modern printers print fine. Okay? I'm going to let you in a little secret. Most modern 3D printers print just fine. And having to like nitpick stuff for reviews is annoying because, you know, most modern printers can spit out prints like this, no problem. So if all printers can print okay nowadays, what really defines them? Okay? You want to know my final thoughts on the SV8 in its current state? Other than size, the P1P, or correction, the P1S is a better machine in every regard. other than print volume. There it is. It's the same price because the SV8 is a $600 machine, plus, if I'm not mistaken, $150 for the panel kit. Did they finally announce the price of the panel kit? Did they finally announce the price of the, okay, so SV8 plus enclosure, US $699. So this is an early bird price. It's really a $790. I don't compare early bird prices. I'm comparing market price. So $800. Move P1S. Put American price. $949 USD. Oh, that's with the AMS. Let's just look for the P1S. There you go. $699. Okay. Other than size, other than print volume, this is a better machine in every single regard. It's got better software support, better customer support. It's a proven machine. It's reliable. Tons of people have them. There's an entire support ecosystem already in place with it. Like, other than this being a 350 and this being a 250, other than size, this is, on paper, a better machine in every regard. Now, yes, I love me some open source. I love me some Clipper and whatnot. But if I'm going to go that route, I'm just going to build a Voron. Because you can buy a Voron kit for around that price. You can get the Seabor ones and whatnot. Better customer support. Let's be honest. Bambu's customer support is slow but pretty decent. Because if they screw up, somebody just does you just tweet about it and then they'll do a blog post saying they screwed up and then they'll fix it. Just like they did with the what just happened, where they said, oh, we're only going to support our printers for 3 years, and then a bunch of people called them out. It's like, oh wait, no, sorry, like 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. I need to drill these out, which my drill is upstairs, I think. Let me go get my drill. I'll be back in a second. Let me go get my drill. I have returned. Boop. There we go. But yeah, for somebody asked which one would I prefer? Well, put it this way: the SV8 is on the ground, not plugged in. The Bambu's plugged in. Now, granted, that's an X1, not a P1. The X1's downstairs, and it's plugged in. At least I think it's plugged in. I haven't checked it in a bit. It might be plugged in. I came back from getting home. Daddy's going out to go get milk. He'll be back in a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna have to drill these out. This ain't gonna work. A1 Mini is super underrated. Up until the price cut, in my opinion, the A1 itself, when the A1 Mini came out, I felt sorry for everyone who bought one, because for $100 more, you could have got a full-size A1. Now, after the A1 started becoming a fire hazard, my thoughts on that have changed. The problem is with the A1 Mini, it is strictly an open air printer with 180 millimeter print volume. Somebody like me will grow out of that machine really quick. But that's just me. That's just me. What about the Magic Phoenix kits? I've heard good things about them, but I've never used one, so I can't really comment on it fully. But I have heard good things about them. My P1S is not mod, just work machine in my fleet. There you go. Well, the P1S is just the P1P with the panels on it. I don't know why they call them different machines. They're the same underlying machine. It's just, you know, they sent a guy into the warehouse who found the panels at the back of the shop, finally. Okay, what is the closest metric or inch side to 5mm? I gotta drill these holes out, and I don't know what size drill bit I need. I'm most excited for the Big Bird. What is the Big Bird? Are we watching Sesame Street? Sunny days, keeping the clouds away. Oh, Phoenix. Well, yeah, Phoenix is pretty ballin', let's be honest. But Phoenix is also 3/16 is just small. No, I need bigger. So that would be what, 732 is what I need to drill them out. 732. No, I drilled a hole in my bench. There we go. Silent drill. It's a Milwaukee. There we go. Okay. Line this up, get it going. Any thoughts on the LDO ABS filament? I don't know. I don't have any. I didn't bring any home from Rocky Mountain simply because I flew and I couldn't get any on the plane. I didn't have room. So unfortunately, I have no thoughts on it. I know a bunch of people on the Voron team snagged some, I think. Other than that, I have no idea. I'm assuming it's good. I don't know. LDO makes good stuff, so I'm assuming it's good. Can EDM replace milling, or is it less accurate? EDM could be more accurate. Every time you see that video of two machine parts that like slide together, and when they like it slides down and then you can't see it anymore because it like disappears, that's EDM. EDM is insanely accurate. The problem is EDM can only do certain things. This is a wire EDM machine. Ergo, it basically only cuts stuff out. Can you drill a hole with it? Not really. Can you machine anything other than in straight lines? Nah, not really. Yeah, you can kinda, they have a machine that they're playing with that allows you to cut on an angle, but that's about it. There we go. There's one side. Beef cake. Your Mark IV enclosure. I like the Mark IV enclosure. Is it the cheapest enclosure? No. But once you have it, it actually works really good. So I can't really complain about it. Those promos, they grind the face. I know they're not fair. That's why every time I see one, I roll my eyes. Because you actually have to machine two of them. You basically need to machine the part that's like the outer part. You have to wire EDM it. on the inside of the line, and then the other one you have to wire EDM on the outside of the line, because you can't wire EDM. It's not like you cut it out and then you put it back together. You have to cut them both halves out of separate blocks with adjusted tolerances to fit into each other perfectly, and then you have to hand work up. Sure. All I know is, like, this is carbon fiber and it's probably chewing up my drill bits. There we go. Probably not good to breathe in, but whatever. Made a video on the Halo printer at Rock. Any ETA? Okay, here's another question for you guys. Okay, what video do you want next? Because I've got, you know, yesterday's video was it yesterday's? Yeah, yesterday's video was Cascade. Let's do a poll. I'm gonna put a poll up, and whatever you guys want is what we're gonna do. Ready? Start a poll. Next video. This will be probably Sunday's video, actually. Do you want wire EDM? Do you want VCore 4? Or do you want armchair shenanigans? Angel. There you go. What video do you want next? I know what I want to do. I think it's kind of obvious. Camera this on, aren't I? Where did I put my... Oh. When in doubt, $150 hammer. There we go. From plunge to wire EDM for rack stuff. Plunge and wire EDM are completely different processes. So they probably, like, wire EDM is good for cutting stuff out. Plunge is good for, like, machining faces and stuff. So if you need to put, like, ribs in something, you use wire EDM. Or correction, plunge EDM with, like, a sinker and a trode and whatnot. If you need to cut, like, something off of raw stock, use wire. They both have their pros and cons. Any beacon content? Well, I have a beacon now, but that's going to be a little bit, because we're going to end up putting that on the rat rig, or correction, the VCore, or the VZ bot, and that'll be a little bit before we get to that. So, but it will come. Polylight ABS good enough for Voron builds? Yep, I've had no problems with them. Problems with high temp? How high temp? That is a thing. Like normal Voron, I've got Vorons built out of it. The VZ bot's built out of it. It's having no issues, so. See the Min printer, the Delta on the Rook? Yeah, I think I did. Paid for the whole handle, used the whole handle. To get a Bambu in Canada, is it better to go direct to Bambu or with a vendor? As far as I'm aware, really, just buy from Bambu. Because in the States, you have the advantage of being able to buy it like Micro Center on sales. But we don't really have those in Canada, like sales on 3D printers from companies. So if you're going to get a Bambu in Canada, probably best bet is just buy it from Bambu. Especially, you know, when it comes to warranty stuff, because you need that with that machine. With unfortunately how unserviceable some of the components are, you kind of want it to have a service contract kind of thing. There we go. So that is that. So now should be able to put this back on. That does not fit. There we go. So now, how much Z do we have? How much Z am I working with here? So with the plate, so with the bottom plate, I now have approximately 120 millimeters of Z, which I need like 95. We're good. We're good. So the goal is basically build a tank in the bottom here. And then this is the Z that goes back and forth, and we're golden. We are golden. Like some sort of corral. What CNC is this? This is a Congro Robo CNC, and we are modifying the motion platform so we can turn it into a wire EDM machine down the line. Fortunately, I don't have enough screws for this, so I'm gonna have to like figure something out in a little bit here. What is the XOL and CBI? XOL is a tool head, and the CBI is Cleese Beefy Idlers, which should be done printing. And that's what we're putting in the V2 once we get this. There we go. Okay, I think I don't have enough screws for this, so I think I gotta find longer screws. I don't think these are long enough. Nope. I'm out of... I have longer M5s, I just don't know where. Which ones are these? Are these 40 mil? 540. Yeah, those are way too long. I'm gonna have to go digging. I know I have like a tin of M5s and I don't know where. I gotta find it. Got like leftover stock from the VZ bot. Let's check in there. Any idea when the kit will cost? Go to rackrobotic.io and those are the prices. Right there. They're on the site. Dang it, that sticks out. Okay, so I gotta go digging downstairs and find more screws. But this is enough for now. That's enough for now. I got enough screws. Oh wait, how long are these? No, these aren't M5s. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna have to go digging for screws, but that's enough of this for now, I think. So there we go. So that is the enhanced, increased Z on this guy. Plenty stiff, plenty stiff. So now I just build a tank under here that the wire EDM can go in. Easy peasy. 150 likes. Like the smash button. Do the thing that YouTuber people tell you to do. Otherwise, otherwise you won't win the contest. Maybe not. I'm not saying that liking the smash button will help your chances of winning the contest. But now that I've mentioned it, are you really going to risk it? Are you really going to roll that dice? Are you really going to roll that dice? What should I expect for build time? For what? Has anyone open source CAD? There's a few. I'm trying to remember which tutorial I started watching. There's a few Fusion ones out there. I prefer Fusion. I'm not a huge fan of the CAD programs that aren't sketch based. like Tinkercad. I've tried using Tinkercad. Tinkercad kind of works for the way I do or the way I do modeling. I'm not the best modeler. I don't do it a lot. Most of the time I'm making like brackets and whatnot. But like, let me fire up Fusion here just to show you, because I got to actually print some brackets. So FreeCAD. Ooh, FreeCAD. Ooh. I'm sorry. They gotta un their UI, because like last time I tried it, it was just an absolute like I don't even know how to use it. Like it's or I just use Fusion because I don't sell anything. Did I talk to Big Tree Tech? I did. I have a whole video with Big Tree Tech. That's in the docket. It's like GIMP when you use Photoshop. I know. Okay, so for example here. Okay, I just opened up Fusion. My computer desk, I need some cable management. Okay. Oh, Fusion 360 crashed on me. Oop, let's try this again. I need to make some brackets for my computer desk, okay, upstairs. I need some cable management. I'm gonna show you how quickly you can make brackets for like that kind of stuff in Fusion. Like it's crazy not hard at all. It's actually quite easy. And I'm horrible at CAD. So if I'm horrible at CAD and I can figure it out, okay, so here we go, Fusion, Sketch, we'll just do that. Okay, so let's say my desk is 30 millimeters thick, okay? So boom, we'll go like 40, 30, line, and there we'll do 20. Okay. Like those, offset. I want these to be 5 millimeters. Nope, -5. On the outside, cool. Line, connect that, connect that, connect that, connect that. Okay. So that hooks onto my desk, and now I need a little hook underneath. So we'll go down, so like, I don't know, 40 mil. Line over. We'll do like 60. There we go. Let's, so what is that, 40? Let's do 25. Boom, 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 offset, 5 mil, boom, line across there. Okay, so the point is, we'll just do, what is that, 100? That's fine. So the point is, this is going to put some VHP here, so this will slot onto my desk, and then I could just put wires in here. So now we have boom, boom, extrude, up, 5 mil. Why aren't you working? Extrude, 5 mil. Boom. There you go, bracket. There you go. And then you can, you know, if you want to be fancy, because you don't want the wires to get caught, chamfer. Like, did I not have the chamfer hotkey? Fillet. There we go, fillet. Put a nice fillet on. There you go, nice fillet. Cool. There you go. So print it off, put a little VHB there, stick it on, and then you could put all your wires in there. Boom, bracket, done. Like that's why I like Fusion, because I took drafting classes when I was in high school, in college, like drafting. So it's easy because you draw out whatever shape and then you just extrude it to a thickness, and then you can like work off the angles and whatnot. It's not hard to do brackets. Brackets are like the dumbest thing in the world to learn. Like, they're so easy, they're dumb. I like to call them the dumbest project to learn CAD on, because they are so simple, but they teach you all the basics. And then it's like, oh, hey, guess what? I want to be fancy and drill a hole. Well, you could just, you know, put a hole in there, right? Okay, I want to put a hole right there. I want to, you know, we're going to have the hole be, you know, 3 millimeter wide, because I want to screw it in. There you go. well, you would sketch it and put the hole on a specific point. Like it's not hard. So I like fusion. I hate like having to mash and mold shapes. I'd rather go from a sketch to a 3D object than from a 3D object to make it work as the 3D object I want. But that's just me. That's just me. Find what works for you. If the Tinkercad stuff works for you, go with it. Also, I don't do parametric. I can't do parametric. I do direct modeling for everything. I don't know how to use parametric. Because fun fish fact, everything in Voron is direct modeling. Every single CAD, well, the majority of Voron CAD work is direct modeling with no parametric. So, yeah. It's really funny when people get angry and yell at us like, where's source? Here it is. Well, where's the parametric source? Well, there is none. It does not exist. Okay. Hey, look, it's a printer. Work on Creo and SolidWorks. Also, I will say, CNC folks, I thought 3D printing folks were tribalistic. Oh my God, the comments on the video with about the thing. Oh my God, CNC folks. And also, put a 1 in chat. If I refer to something as a CNC machine and you don't immediately assume it's like a mill or something, okay? Like, I had like paragraphs like, you can't call it, you need to be more, you can't just call it a CNC. You need to refer to it as this because, you know, 3D printers are CNC and you can confuse people. I'm sorry. I worked in a tool shop for like almost a decade, okay? Along with a lot of other people, okay? We just call them CNC machines. Nobody calls it that's the C, go put it on the CNC. A CNC machine is kind of known as the machine that does burr. It's subtractive manufacturing. Now, yes, there are CNC lathes and CNC vertical mills and CNC horizontal mills and CNC boring machines and CNC EDM machines, and a 3D printer is a CNC machine. But when you just refer to CNC as just, this is a CNC machine, without you seeing the machine, you automatically assume it's a subtractive manufacturing machine of some sort. So if I go, hey, Voron has a CNC, and you go, well, to be fair, all Vorons have always been CNC. You know what I'm talking about. Quit being pedantic. You're being Jimmy Neutron, pointing out that it's sodium chloride, not salt. Well, CNC just means computer numerical control, which basically anything that's, you know, a motion system controlled by a computer is CNC. This is a CNC. But in common people talking, when somebody refers to something as a CNC machine, you assume it's a subtractive manufacturing machine. Also, these Ember prototype plates are really cool. You know, it's got my old logo on it. Also, why is that fan on? Why is that fan on? Fans off. Why is my chamber fan on? Like, to cool down, I know, but it's still on. So say hello to the Klee Beefy Idlers. We're going to be replacing these idlers with the Klee Beefy Idlers. Why? Because why not? And these are in Polymaker PC ABS. So, very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to rebuild this. We're going to put the new idlers on and then put the chaotic lab on. And then we got to start doing some math because I don't think the XOL toolhead natively supports this. So we're gonna have to do a little CAD shenanigans, which is gonna be fun. Way easy to put. Yeah, no, I got the beefy idlers in Tallboy. So let's start ripping this apart. That is not the right screw. It works for that. That one's for that. That's for that. There we go. Actually, I could probably take this whole thing off. Snippy snips. Snippy snips. I'm exhausted. I need to figure out what I'm doing for dinner today. What am I doing for dinner? What am I doing for dinner? It looks like you guys want to know about the V-Core. Okay. V-Core will be Sunday's video. And then the Tuesday video, or correction, the Thursday video will be wire EDM. So you're probably going to get 2 videos a week for a little bit. Print the symmetrical submod. I have no idea what that is. But I already have this printed and I'm putting it in now. So. What Voron is that? It's a 2.4. Why does it look like flying gantry? See, gantry go up, gantry go down. It's a 2.4. Now, granted, it's an old 2.4, but it's a 2.4. What can't say Voron or SV8 as a flying gantry after seeing a printer? I mean, true. Now there actually is a real flying gantry. Although, let's be honest, this print's a little bit better than that. Just being a little honest there. An SV8. Oh no, my bolt. Oh. Oh. Building something where you have to like get down and get up, get down and get up sucks. I am so sore today. Oh. I am so sore. Oh. Okay, I need to try and take this all apart without actually taking it all apart. Calling him Boomer. Back in my day. Why am I sore? Because there was a Rep Fest last weekend that involved a bunch of traveling. And then today, well, yesterday, I completely remodeled and repainted a room, which was like ancient. There was so many holes in the wall that I had to patch up. Like, apparently, I was wrong. The room was actually originally wallpapered. I did not know that. I thought it was all builder grade on the room, but no, it was wallpaper. I didn't realize that until after. So, yeah. Because it's always fun when you're like, yeah, this is like, we thought it was the only room in the house that was like still builder grade, like the original builder paint and everything, which was like this really like light brown. Until I took off the electrical covers, you know, like the little, they were all faded. So I'm like, also, people who don't take off the electrical covers, like, you know, you got your little switches and whatnot. You know how you got like your little, you know, you got your little cover plates for them. People who don't take those off when they paint, what happened to you as a child? Like, people who just paint over them. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Like, seriously, who hurt you as a kid? But yeah, I took them off, and guess what I found behind them? Wallpaper. So, they wallpapered. They took them off, they wallpapered. Then they put them back on. Then they removed the wallpaper, but they didn't take the covers off, so there was still wallpaper behind it. They just cut around it, and then they painted over everything. So, needless to say, there was a lot of patching I had to do yesterday. and then sanding. So everything got covered in sand or dust. Masking. The only thing I mask is the baseboard. When I paint, the only thing I mask, I put a little piece of blue tape over the, like, I take the cover plate off, and then I just put a little piece of blue tape so I don't get like paint over the actual outlet or the switch. And then I mask around the baseboards, just because I always end up bumping them with the roller. But when I do the ceiling, I do that by hand. I just go around and just, you can see on camera. Mobile. You can see, well, actually I put trim up, so it hides it. You put nice little quarter round and it hides it really nice. If you're being lazy, like I was in this room. But inside, I do it by hand. I cut it by hand. So I don't mask that. I don't mask around any trim like windows or whatever. I just cut it by hand. Yeah, the landlord special. Paint the switch. Here's the funny thing. Technically, the switch is already painted because the previous owner didn't mask it off. So I spent time trying to clean off paint off that yesterday. Take the time and do it right. It's not rocket appliances, guys. Have there been significant quality I can do to my 2.4? Like, what do you mean quality of life upgrades? How old is your build? Like, if you built it relatively recently, not much. But if it's like, you know, the build's like 5 years old, hey, there might be stuff. Or, you know, a couple of years old, hey, there might be stuff. Spray the whole house gray, ceilings and all. Well, if it's a new house, yeah. Print new switch covers. Don't do that. You know, I've done it. Don't do it on video because people will yell at you. Like Uncle Jesse did a video on it and he had to take it down because like everyone was yelling at him because it was a fire hazard. Which, to be fair, is technically true. The best kind of true. But let's be honest, if your switches are already catching fire, something else is going wrong. Or you could just be big brain and print it out of fire-resistant polycarbonate. But it's black, it's not white. I don't know anyone with black switches in their house. Okay, is that undone? Yeah, that's done. Can't get that out. Like people who have fire suppression systems in their printer, nothing against it. But I don't know about you. If I was that worried about something catching fire in my house that I had to put a fire suppression system in it, I wouldn't have it in my house. Yelling, melting, what? Wish Prusa would release a Core XY printer that isn't 2K. I've been bugging them about that. I know a lot of people have been bugging them about it. Just make a 270, because I think that's what the chiplets are 90, right? I think the bedlets are 90 millimeters each. So make it like what, 4? Because what is that, 90, 180? Yeah, 3x3. So a 270 bed, Core XY, single tool head enclosed from the factory. 270 by 270 by 300 print volume. Core XY enclosed from the factory, Prusa. That's all I want Prusa to do. That's what they're missing. They've got a hole in their lineup that like they're not exploiting, and they need to. Clee beefy idlers with a camera, yes. Although they just put out a blog post about putting ESP32s in their printers. So if you're wondering what I'm putting in, these are the Clee beefy idlers. Simple as that. 2.4, 4 M530s. Shit. Guess who just used a bunch of M530s in something, and now I don't have any left. Okay, let's go digging through the parts bin. See what we got. Those are not M530s. Parts bin. Parts bin. I need 4 M530s. How big are these? Are these M530s? Button head. Oh shoot, these aren't even button head. Do they need to be button head? They need to be button head. Uh-oh. 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 What about you? Do you have any M5s in here? Nope. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to hit up AliExpress for screws? I'm gonna have to hit up AliExpress for M5 screws. I'm gonna have to hit up AliExpress for M5 screws. What about these? Oh, those are M4. Those are M3. Are there any M5s on here I could steal? Nope. About over here. No, those are all from the Prusa. Nope. 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 M4 with a lot of thread locker. I mean, technically, 530s, cool. 1, 2, 3. Really? I only got 3. I've got 3. Ah! I've got 3 of them. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to steal one from what I just put together. Okay. Shoot. I've got 3. Got 3 of them. There you go. Anyone's floating on the desk? No. What do we got over here? What do we got over here? Nope. No. I know I have like one of those little Amazon packs of 5mm screws, but I don't know where. It's downstairs somewhere. I'm gonna have to go digging. Yeah. One last chance. Nope. Nope. To mill one on the Milo? I mean, I could just, you know, chop one down. But I'd rather just, you know, use what I have. Yep. I'm gonna have to steal one from what I just put together. Big Electric wants you to paint over them so you have to buy new ones later. Yeah, I'm gonna have to steal one from the thing I just put together. Dang it. Oh well. Well, now I gotta hit up the good old Amazon. There you go. Okay, so we got that. Okay, what else do we need? And by that, hex nuts, I got those. 5mm pin, 18 long. Do I have 18mm pins? Scale. Where's my scale? How did I lose my scale already? Really? It was right here. It was right here on my desk. I know my desk is a mess, but it was right here. I'll make it work. Make it work. We'll make it work. Worst comes to worst, I can make it work. Okay, let's build this. Okay, so where are the instructions? Docs. Assembly manual. Programmer X, $5. Cheers. Oh, hey, I already read that. How's the weather in Ottawa? Or I could just use M516s, which I'm going to use. Cool. M516s. There we go. 1, 2. That works. Oh, hey, I found my scale. Don't you hate it when you're like looking for something and it's like right in front of you, but you're just like blind to it? Okay, so let's get these bearing stacks out of here. It'll be cut down the longer fastener with your wire EDM. Oh, that's going to be the whole thing. Once I get the wire EDM set up, I'm just going to do nothing but order M5 by 100 screws and then just cut them to size as I need them. I'll just have little macros made up to automatically cut them for different lengths, and I'll just have a jig. So that way I'll never have to worry about stocking screws. I'll just have a jig made up and just cut them as I need them. Right? Big brain. Big brain. Okay, so let's see here. Do I have any pins that'll fit these? No, so I'm just going to use, there's two different versions of this. There's one that uses the M5 nuts. That's what I'm using, or M5 screw, M516. And then there's a version that uses a dowel. So for those that love dowels, you can use dowels. But I'm just going to use this because why not? It works once you get it set up. I need... That'll work. Perfect. And then that goes in that. One. I'm gonna pre-release XOL version. Are you gonna build a pre-release? I'm gonna build whatever version is out there, I guess. We're not doing that today. The plan today is to just figure out what we need to print, because we got to modify the CAD to make it work with that tool head I want to use. Uh-oh, where'd I put that M516? There it is. Use tiny heat sets, maybe? I gotta look it all up. I haven't actually looked at it. Today's more the planning day, because I know today's stream is gonna be a little short, because I'm already losing my breath. I am so exhausted. Just making sure it's seated, that's all I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put those in. Okay, and then we got to put some M5 X nuts. Okay, that I might have a problem with, because I think I actually don't have M5 headset X nuts, or I'm gonna have to do some digging here. Okay, we got 1, 2. I know I probably have a bunch on the ground. Ooh, volcano nozzle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find one of my little tins of M5s. Steal a bunch of nuts out of it. Let's go dig it. What do we got? What do we got? Down. 5 nuts. Those are square nuts. Am I all out of M5 nuts? How? Oh my god, I am running so low on inventory on screws. I'm gonna have to stock up again. How am I running this low on inventory? I mean, those are hex nuts or locking nuts. I could use those. Those are M3s. I'm gonna have to use hex nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use locking nuts. Shoot, I don't really want to, but it's what I got. It's what I got. Really don't want to use locking nuts, so let me dig. Let's see, what do we got in here? I mean, to be fair, I have a ton. They're just probably all scattered across the floor from dropping them over the years. I mean, here's one. I need 2 more. How do I need 2 more? Yeah, I guess we're just using locking nuts on one of them. Cool. I mean, it works. There we go. Okay. So that goes in there. That goes in there. And then the M5 30s. Okay. So I don't have a cool accent piece for the front, but screw sorting stream when. We're getting dangerously close to me having to do one, aren't we? We are getting dangerously close to that having to be a thing soon. Usually I save that one for special occasions, but... Screw ordering stream. Well, actually what I did years ago, I just bought 2 AliExpress Voron kits worth of screws. Like there was some random AliExpress store was like selling Voron kits, like Voron screw kits for like a really cheap price, like 30 bucks. And I bought like 2 of them and I just threw them in my bin to have. So it was like, well, you know, I've got screws for a bit. What's wrong with the old leathers? Nothing. They work just fine. It's just these are a slightly different design that are a little bit more easier to fiddle with when it comes to like building. And then also these ones have the advantage of being supported on both sides instead of just one. Fun fact, when a design's old, occasionally people find newer ways of putting stuff together. There we go. That is that assembly. So the belt holds it back and then you can tighten it. Let me see the front. Wait, no. Maybe I'm just pregnant if I don't have COVID. A little bit more bulky. Yeah, they're bulkier. They are a little bit finicky to ride the belt through. It's just, you know, design changes over time, and like people approach stuff from different ways. Like there's nothing wrong with them. It's just, you know, hey, maybe this way works better than that way. Let's try it. Oh, hey, it kind of does. So it's nothing against it. It's just, you know, different way of going about it. It is easier to run the belt through these. Bambu got put on my shit list after that whole update. Oh no, it took so long. Mark IV, XL, or wait and see if they go between now and October. It depends what you're looking to get out of your printer. It depends what you're looking to get out of your printer, because they all have pros and cons. I know that's not probably the answer you want, but I can't tell you which one to buy because I don't know what you're trying to get out of your printer. What you will use it for and what your budget is and whatnot. Like if you're looking for a Prusa, and you know the XL is within your budget, just go for it. But I hate getting these roll nuts out. Come on. There we go. One. New one in. Okay. So we got that on. That goes like that. And then voila. Okay. Put it back together now. So we got oh, these are different. Which one is the one I'm supposed to use here? Oh, they both use, it's M, oh, what? What does the bottom one use? Oh, they're both M3. Okay, so both, it uses M3 and M5. Uses both. Okay, so I gotta, shoot. That's gonna be a bitch to get out. Okay, 1 second here. Shoot, nope, nope. Let's not rock it on its back with all the stuff sitting on the bed. Does this line up? Can I reuse that? I can reuse these. Okay. So these ones I can reuse. Okay, so we can reuse the bottom. We're good on the bottom. Okay, we're good on the bottom. Reuse the bottom. That's fine. Reuse the bottom. There we go. So let's put you, it goes like that. This one goes on like that. This one goes on that. There we go. Line them up. go. That's not the right screw. That's not the right one. There we go. Didn't miss the live stream. Woo! It's always a good day when you don't miss the live stream. So like that smash button. Okay, got that one. Got that one. And I got that one. Value your time. You value your time? Who values their time? The live streams? I know. I missed like 2 or 3. No, 2. Just the Friday and the Saturday stream. Although I did do a Saturday stream, but it was on the Sunday. And it was only 45 minutes. Is my screwing into something here? No, it is screwing in. Okay. Is it? No, it's... Ah, shoot. Did my nut fall out? It did. Shoot, I gotta take it all apart. My nut fell out. I lost my nut, guys. I can't go anywhere without my nut. Jeez, they're loud out there. My neighbor, like 2 houses over, is getting the their driveway redone, and it make a noise. XL is buggy, unfinished concept, as they are going to milk owners so much. It's all phone lucky. The only is what? I know multiple people that have XLs that love them. So I don't know what, like, I will fully admit their launch was a little, could have been better, but like the machine is fine right now. Like I know multiple people who have them that are using them quite a bit and they love them. Like, I wouldn't call it Prusa fanboy glasses. Like, here's the thing. Ready? I'm just gonna put that. If you have to refer to the person you're having a discussion with as a fanboy, you've automatically lost your argument, in my opinion. You should be able to sell your argument on facts and a basis. You shouldn't have to, like, lead with that. Like, if you got a proper argument, it should stand on its own merit, and you shouldn't have to essentially insult the other person to get your point across. So, I really dislike when people get into arguments and, like, part of their argument is insulting the other person. Like, your thing should stand on its own. Is the XL a perfect machine? No, it's got issues, don't get me wrong. Because the brand value isn't that relevant. But to some people it is. To some people, you know, having a Prusa machine is part of, you know, what they want. There we go. Well, I don't even know what version. I think I have like 2.2 beta Zs on this. I don't even know what Z motors I have on this. I can't change them. That's all I know is I can't change them because they're, my belts are so short. Okay, so this goes in there and then up there. This goes like that. And then like that. Okay, I should probably drop these down a bit so I have a little bit of tension in here. Go and loosen that one. That drops down. I should have put the Clee Beefy Z on here, but I'm not. There we go. Okay. How much is a hypercube? 2017 called. Who's building hypercubes in today's day and age? Who builds a hypercube? Okay, so now I need, what is it, M316, I think? There we go. When does the Sub-Zero build start? What you do is just download any of my V2 build series and then just play the video at 25% scale resolution. And then that is that build series. Does this have its nut in it? It does. Okay, we're good there. What's Kuiper Cube Core XY? Why is my bed rotated? Because it's special. That's why. It's different. And because I know it gets people to ask, why is the bed sideways? So I can farm you for views. If you're watching YouTube and you're not being farmed for views, are you really even watching YouTube? Help if I had the right size. Engagement trap. Exactly. When I built this machine 6 years ago, I purposely put the bed sideways because I knew one day I would be a YouTuber and people would constantly ask, why is the bed sideways? And then I can farm people who ask that for engagement. It was all planned 5 years ago. And Tupac helped. Have I ever played around with the HGX Lite? I don't think so. I don't think so. Commenting while fish. That happens. I've done it. I've done it. It's more annoying when you do it in Discord too. When you're in Discord and you go to reply to something, all of a sudden it jumps down and you're like, ah, shit. There was a, I missed that. Okay, so you come up and over. get around that. Come on. That pokey thing. What am I gonna make for dinner? What should I make for dinner? I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. What should I make for dinner? Mac and cheese, food. Chicken parm. Ooh, you know what? I might actually, I got one beard hair. It's poking me in the nose. I do have some of those chicken cordon, the chicken parm. I think I got some chicken parm I could do. Do some chicken parm. Got some of those frozen Costco chicken parms I can make. Those are always good. Come on. Dang it. There we go. Okay, and M316. Would it be hard to use an XOL? Not really. I'm pretty sure XOL works with tap, right? Because I'm using the Chaotic Lab tap mount, so it's got to work with tap, and I'm pretty sure it does. Get in your hole. I'm pretty sure I'm cross-threading this, but as long as I never have to take it out, we're good, right? Right? Right. There we go. Yeah, cross-setting is just nature's Loctite, right? Go. There we go. Okay, so we got the beefy idlers in. Sweet. Next is the belt. I should probably attach this before I forget. Yeah, it's not galling, it's galling. Or gall. You galled it. Is it galled or gout? Shoot. Now I don't know if I'm right. Galling? Galling. It's galling. You galled it. G-A-L. On the XOL and the hot end you want. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, the thing with the XOL, let's take a looky-loo here. Is it works with like the orbiter, right? Because I'm just replacing the extruder with this. So it should be relatively similar, I think. right? Because it works with a whole bunch of different extruders, doesn't it? Carriage assembly, print, full readme. Release. Yeah, extruder, Sherp. Yeah, so if it supports all these extruders, all I have to do is just have the right spacing for the mount holes. That's it. So it shouldn't be too hard. Although I'm missing a part for this. Uh-oh. I'm just realizing I'm missing a part for this. It's somewhere in here. I'll find it. It'll turn up at some point. Yeah, because this shouldn't be too hard to make work. So, I mean, all it is like, I might actually end up tapping it too. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna tap it too, so I can screw a thing in there. But yeah, like, all I have to do is have the right spacing. And then I've got plenty of extra screw on the back to put an EBB 36 on the back of this, so it's not rocket appliances. What extruder is it? It is the extruder that comes with the magneto. That guy. But because I replaced my tool head, I have a spare one. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let's use it. It's basically, it's an orbiter. It's a, you know, it's your standard planetary gear, large, you know, feed gear extruder type thing. So I'm like, you know what? Let's use it. Close to Sherpa spacing. Well, here's the thing. I don't know what the exact spacing is. It's center to center. I want to say it's like 36 millimeters. $35, $36. It might be 37. It's 36 or 37 millimeters center to center spacing. So it's not crazy hard. Sherpa Mini is 43. Okay, let's put this on first, because I'm going to need this to hold my belts. So I think that just mounts right on. This is a Chaotic Lab Tap V2, which I haven't used yet, so this will be interesting. And yes, I know I'm going to have to take it off. I'm just putting it on temporarily to hold the belts. Okay, so now we got to belt this. So you go around there. Actually, we'll go the other way. It's easier to go the other way. Which way do the belts face? So the belts face out, tooth out. Yeah, tooth out. Crowd talking about configuration a couple months ago. Any spot that's the one yet? Not sure. It looks similar. Sherpa is 43. I figure it wouldn't be too hard just to import the CAD and just adjust the spacing. Like, it's just spacing. That's all it is. James gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciate it, James. Thank you. Also, I'm going to have to redo these drive gears because they are, I'm not going to say they're shredded, but they've definitely had some plastic go through them. Okay, 5 gifted memberships. Cute. Remember, if you want to get a gifted membership, I'm not saying you have to be active in chat, but if you're just lurking, I'm pretty sure you have a lower chance of getting a gifted membership. So you got to actually, you know, talk. Okay, this is going to be tight. Uh-oh. Ah, shoot, I've got... Okay, let's see here. So you go through here. Okay, bent the wrong way. Okay, now you go there. Oh, look at this. I can just slide it out. Like, ready? Like, oh, come on. A little bit more. There you go. It's like, oh no, I have to run my belts through. I guess, you know, this is so hard to run my belts through. Oh, wait, there we go. Just slide the whole core out. Oh, hey, the belts ran through really easily. Okay. Okay, right about there. Okay. And now I pull the belt all the way out. Because we've got to cut them exactly the same. So the back one is a tooth longer. When you're measuring belts, put them tooth to tooth. That way they like are equal. Tooth to tooth. Tooth to tooth. There we go. Now my belts are equidistant. And if you don't know how to belt up a Core XY, ask your mom. Because I've done it so many times on this channel. Hopefully those are LM3. Yes. I don't have anything to drink. I'm thirsty. I need a drink. What do we got? What do we got here? What do we got? Gatorade. Well, I don't think I have COVID this time because I can actually smell stuff, so. Last time I came back from an event, I couldn't smell anything, so I'm assuming this time we're good, and I dodged it. Let's see here. What's going on in the world? Oh. Boy, that's stiff. Okay. So for this, I think how it works is I have to take these off because it loops under from behind. So I think I got to take these off. So let's get this out. I've got like 3 different Allen keys. I can't remember which one's which. Where is my 3mm one? Is this the 3mm one? Is this the 3mm? That's not 2.5. Where's my 2.5? I really got to really organize this counter or this. I've got an actual desktop. I've got an actual countertop for this finally. So, and it might not be because a company accidentally double shipped me stuff. So I will be tomorrow. Honestly, at this point, I think tomorrow's going to be organized stream. is going to be an organized stream, I think, tomorrow. Come on. There we go. Okay. Don't need you anymore. Organized stream. Also, you know what really sucks? You know what I still have to do? And I probably shouldn't say this. I gotta do my taxes this weekend. I'm Canadian. We have till the end of the month. So we got more time. But still. The fact that I gotta do my taxes kind of sucks. Critical mass for mess. Well, the problem is I'm working on like 4 different things right now. That's the problem. And I can't like talk about a lot of them, but I'm working on a bunch of stuff right now. That's the problem. So it's kind of like everything's just a mess right now. Like between redoing the room, a bunch of other stuff around the house, like it's just that time of the year when the weather's nice out, so everything that I've been putting off, I have to do, and it sucks. So, is what it is. There we go. Okay, so that is that side. Here's William. Oh no, it's stuck. Right, there we go. There we go, okay. There we go, okay. So that's that. So we'll do the bottom one first. We got an overhead camera that'll kind of capture most of this. Yeah, whatever. Zoom out more. There we go, whatever. Score XY, hey, look at my mess. Behold my mess. With all its messiness. Actually, before we do that, I gotta fix some stuff. These drive gears are shredded, and I need to replace them. There's that one. Yeah, these GT20s have focus over here. There you go. These have seen better days. They are done. Now the problem is, I think I stole all my set screws out of here, so I'm gonna have to steal the set screws out. Make sure these are proper profile and not like stupid MXLs. Okay, these are good. Okay, where's the one I just put down? Because I gotta steal these set screws out of them. Red Gatorade? No, I got yellow Gatorade here. Gotta find that one that I launched. There we go. One. Aha. Getting old sucks. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. There we go. One second here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it doesn't probably help that. Ow. These are galled. Okay, now I gotta line up. Right about there. A little bit. Just a little bit down. That. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Go. Okay, there's that one. Now this one is. Also, these have held up pretty good. The only part on these custom carbon fiber AB motor mounts is right here. This was rubbing, so I just gotta put it like clear this, or I'm just gonna crack these and like, or just take a little file to this. Other than this part rubbing, this is like the only wear I've noticed on these. Where is the flat? Okay, let's see. But yeah, it's funny now that, you know, I finally took the offer and I'm doing a flexi spot video, which will probably be out, probably not this week, but next week. Expect to see flexi spot videos in the coming future because it's hilarious. We all get the same, as a YouTuber, we all get the same like offers. We all get the same emails, right? So when a company like reaches out, they'll like reach out to all of us at once kind of thing. So expect to see flexi spot ads from a lot of YouTubers in the next like couple weeks. Right about there. I need to adjust it. I can adjust it. Yeah. Right about there. shill. Get that bag. I don't view ad reads as a shill. Plus, I'm actually like, I will say, my camera is not in the right spot. 1 second. I will say, you know, this is my initial impressions on the Flexi Spot desk that I built. I finished putting together 5 minutes before I went live today. Build quality is solid. It's a solid desk, and it does pick my fat ass up. It will lift me. It'll lift 540 pounds, apparently. Plus, I may or may not have an extra countertop that's going to go on top of this. So, yeah. Look at this. Like, oh no, I have to run my belts through here. Oh no, how will this be so hard to run my belts through this? If only there was an easier way to run my belts through this. Oh no, if only there was an easier way to run my belts through this. That involved, you know, a very easy way to run my belts through this. Oh, look, I have run my belts through this in a very easy way. Actually, I should probably put this through here first. Oh, look at that. So hard. Clean as amazing beefy idlers. Go through there. Nope, go through there. Damn it. Damn it. Get in your hole. Get in your hole. There you go. Go through there. There we go. I just got to get it to get back up on that. There we go. Okay. There we go. And let me just put a zip tie on that so we don't lose it while I fiddle with the rest. Do you build so many Vorons you can do one completely without a manual? Probably. I've built several of them without a manual. I honestly, most of the ones I built without manuals before I started being a YouTuber, because you know, you build them. For those who don't know, I'm on the Voron team. So you built them internal, like we built internally, you know, for beta testing them before manuals were done for them. So yeah, I've built several of them without manuals because when I built them, we didn't have manuals yet. They weren't ready. So yeah. Why is WAN show on now? I don't know. I don't have like me and Steve, no manuals. Well, the plan is I will be building a V2 for somebody soonish. I don't really do commissions, or I don't build printers for people, but I will be building a printer for somebody or some company in the hopefully near future. And I do want to marathon that. I may do a weekend build because we haven't done one in a while. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with it. Yeah, these are the Klee beefy front idlers. And around she goes. Oh, come on. Bend that way. Let me take the core out. Put that through there. Going with them on both builds. They're nice because you just pull them out when you go to do your belting. So you don't have to like finagle with them at all. It's actually a really nice setup. I like it. And then that goes through here. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to take this off and run our belts through it. Where are my... There's the one thing keeping me from swapping. I mean, I just did the belts right now in like 10 minutes. It's not hard to do. And then once we get the belts done, that'll be it for the stream today. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some awesome filament from Polymaker, link in the video description. Enter for your chance to win, because we got 20 minutes left on the stream, and when the stream's over, the stream's over. So you know what this music reminds me of? Mass Effect. I put the Mass Effect Anniversary Edition on the Steam Deck, and I started playing that the other day. And man, that series holds up well. Shoot. Really, WAN show? I don't know. Why is everyone like, oh my god, the WAN show's on? There we go. Okay. Okay, let's get these kind of started. Don't they usually multi-stream? I think so. I don't really watch them too often. Okay, here's the thing. I don't really watch the WAN show, but I watch clips from the WAN show often. Put it that way. Okay, so that's that. Where are my pliers? I just had them. Where are... No, those are scissors. Did I put them back in the drawer? No, I did not. Oh my god, why am I so much a klutz with this stuff? I had them. Oh, there they are. 2x the following week. Yeah, I do that with the Melt Zone. Tom and Stefan's podcast, The Melt Zone. I watch that usually at 2x speed. That's usually what I end up doing. So that is that belt. So let's make sure, before you do your final tight, make sure everything is actually riding right on the idlers. Because if they're not riding on the idlers right, when you go to tighten your belts, you won't tighten them correctly. So make sure everything's on the belts correctly, and then go and tighten them. Don't worry so much about the belt on the feed gear, because it might be out right now. Go. I could see the future. The future is now. Are we always living in the future, though? Isn't that how it works? Like... A little bit more, a little bit more. Come on. One more click, one more click. Come on. There we go. No, oh no! I had it, and then the other guy moved. There we go, okay. Okay, that's one belt off there. Okay, perfect, good, we're good. Tighten that one, tighten that one. Tighten that. The fact that you can adjust these without having to take it all apart is actually really nice. Tighten that. There we go. All good. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Man, this thing is dusty. I gotta clean this. Like, it's just, it's so old. What are you supposed to do with the extra belts on these? I don't even know. Okay, XOL tool head. Let's. What did I get this Sovol? Oh yeah, we were looking at it earlier. Okay, so let's find STL's XOL carriage. What is the EBB mounts? Experimental extruder mounts. Okay, so I need to find an extruder that'll fit this. So download. Escapement. Try that one. Sherpa. That, because it's got to be tap. So did we already download the which one do we download? That's the orbiter. Escapement. Try that one. What the hell is that? G2SA. I have no idea, or no idea what that one is. Sherpa Mini. And the VZ extruder. Okay. Edit. Wait, this is this? Oh, this is 3D library. Shoot, no. I want to open them with. Do I have 3D? I should have 3D Builder on here. Oh no, not that. Open with. I don't have 3D Builder. The Galileo 2. Where's the Galileo 2? Oh, Galileo 2 standalone. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, so let me get 3D Builder on. Or actually, all these have Prusa slicer can measure, right? Change to the pre-release branch. Well, I right now we're just trying to figure out which extruder I need, or which one's going to be the easiest to modify. Because these ones, that won't work. That won't work. Because it's got to be in a straight line. So where's measure? Measure. So the easiest way to measure center to center, center to center. Okay, give me my measurement. Restart. Measure to measure. That is 0 to 0. Restart. Okay. I want to. Okay, wait. Center to center. No, I want center to center. Center. 37. This might be it. Which one is this? Which one is this? Orbiter V2. So Orbiter V2. So 37. That might be it. So Orbiter V2. What's this one? So that one, yeah, that's Orbiter V2. What about this one? Center to center. 37. That might work too. Which one's this? Which one is that? That's Galileo 2. And this one won't work because it's got that hump. So basically, I could use either this one. I can either use the Galileo 2. Let me just try the Sherpa one. Let's see the Sherpa. Center to center. Okay, that won't work. So it looks like I could use either of these. So it looks like either the Orbiter or the Galileo 2 one. They look pretty similar. I don't know what this hole is. Is that just... I don't know what this hole is for, but this one will work. So yeah, I could just use the Orbiter V2. Okay, there we go. So that's good to know. Orbiter 2 and Galileo 2. Okay, so we'll use the Orbiter 2 one. So where's this pre-release branch? How do you get to the, where's the branch pre-release? STLs. Extruder mounts. So what did I say, the Orbiter V2? With tap. Why does this look wholly different? Oh, it's printed upside down. Okay, so we need Orbiter V2 with tap for the extruder mount. So let's just print that. Let's just print that. I'm just gonna print it by itself. Who is loaded with, we will go with PC ABS? PC ABS. Why? Because that's, what that is loaded, what are you loaded with? You're loaded with white. I don't want to use white. What are you loaded with? Oh, we'll do the Magneto. Magneto works. Do the Magneto. What are you, or actually, what are you loaded with? Oh, are you PLA? What are you loaded with? It's Creality Hyper ABS in black. Okay, we'll try that. Let's do the Magneto. Yeah. Let's do the Magneto. And then once this is done, we will, where's the Mag X? Where's my Mag X? Where, did you do this? Where, did you lose my Magneto? Where'd my Magneto go? Am I running the right version of Orca Slicer? 2.0. Prepare. Where'd my Magneto go? Okay, screw it. We'll use the Bambu. Resync. This is so annoying. I gotta go all the way to device. I gotta go select it. Yeah, that does that. Okay, cool. Go back to this. Resync. Resync. Gonna bump my temps up because this isn't what I was printing. 280, 280, 500. Cool. Which one was it? I think it's this one. Yeah, the Orbiter V2 tap. Strength 6, 5, 5, 45. Yeah, that'll work. Plate. Print. One, send. And I'm assuming it just mounts top down with a screw. F. F. Yeah, I don't know where the profile went. It just disappeared. Wait, it's not centered? It's centered. The filament path is centered with the holes, which on this one, it's centered with the holes, so we're good. Yeah, the filament path is centered with the mounting holes. We're good. Don't worry. Don't you worry. So that's heating up. You know, that's correct. It works on my computer in the computer room, but it doesn't work on this computer. I don't know what's going on with Bambu. It's so weird. Okay. Okay. You really want to try Bambu? Then get one. Get a P1S. They're not bad. Just be aware the company has... I want to see this. I want to see this. Because I joke about it, but I want to know if I'm actually like joking seriously about it. Or if it's like... Okay, so let's go to Bambu Lab's website. Company blog. Okay, one. By the way, apparently like this hurt a lot of people. They switched over to like a boost system because people were farming their website for free printers, and now it's like really hard. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's amazing how many blog posts are just like putting out fires. Because they just announced, they just updated, like the other day, they updated their terms and conditions saying they will only support their printers guaranteed for 3 years from release. So that means if you bought an X1 today, that means next year support for it would end. And any device that is a web connected device with an always on internet connection, in my opinion, the moment it doesn't have security updates anymore, you need to take that shit off the internet, because the moment there's an exploit, they're all sus. It's like connecting a laptop with Windows XP to the internet. You don't do that anymore because there's no security updates. There's so many holes in it, essentially. And then like everyone's like, what the hell? This is stupid. And then of course they reverse their decision like the next day. They like, oh, sorry, we're gonna update it for like, you know, a couple years. Here, let me find it. Where is it? Yeah, so they posted this. Bambu Lab. So guaranteed software updates for the X1 series, the X1 Carbon, only until May 31st of 2025. So just over a year, and then they're going to stop supporting it. And yeah, providing bugs. They changed this. Like they actually changed this. Features from the product's initial launch date. And then like the next morning, oh no, actually we mean 2027 with security patches until 2029. Like you could tell there's like, I don't know if they just don't have proper communication in the company, or if they just don't realize they keep shooting themselves in the foot and they have to have like the community call them out. So if you wonder why I call out Bambu as much as I do, it's because they only change stuff when people start calling them out. Like you have to like keep them on the line. It's like, you make a good printer. Just stop making dumb decisions. Just stop making dumb decisions. Just because your printer is pretty good. It's a pain in the butt to repair, but the printer is pretty good. I'm firing it up right now because it has the filament I want in it. It's like, ah. Anyways, let's do this draw. It's 5 o'clock. Let's do a draw. Wheel of Names. So if you did not enter to win some filament from Polymaker, you will have another chance tomorrow. And then on tomorrow's stream, I think tomorrow's stream is going to be a print and chill and clean up the shop kind of stream. We'll put the new countertop on here and I'll move the camera around so we actually have a slightly better camera angle. So I kind of screwed up though, because I did the computer room stuff yesterday night when I should have did it like Tuesday night, because Tuesday night was garbage night and my garbage bin is full already. And then, you know, the boxes that the flexi spot came in didn't help because those are full of crap now. So I need a number between 8 and 16. 8 and 16. You didn't catch the word. There is no word. For those that don't know, the skill testing questions are 14. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The skill testing questions are specifically so you would put random stuff. So I have some sort of verification if somebody reaches out to me going, hey, I won. I never got the email. And then I could go, what you put for the skill testing question? And it's a somewhat random answer, because I've had people pretend to be the winner before. Okay. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, I'll know before you because there's an 8-second delay on the stream. And the computer knows already because it's a computer. But the winner is Lex Bergentron. That's like 4 different names mashed together. Lex Bergentron. Congratulations, you won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. You'll get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament. What did you people put for, what is the word? Looks like it's a toss-up between bird and word. Somebody put sandwich. Cool. Okay, we're gonna call it there. We will continue with this build probably next, I don't know if this will be a Friday or Tuesday thing. I gotta print all the parts still. Plus I've got a Nerf blaster that I have to build. Plus a, you guys are gonna be eating good on content for a bit. I've got like a bunch of videos queued up. We're gonna be having videos for a while. The drought on videos is over, I think, at least for the next little bit. It's got to keep me afloat till open source. Okay, we're going to call it there. Tomorrow night stream will be a little bit of a random one, just kind of a print chill, have a drink and whatnot, chill. Huge shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Links for them and more in the video description. I guess shout out to Big Tree Tech for sending the chaotic lap tap thing, and then some other stuff we're going to put on this in the future. Go check them out too. I'll get the V-Core video edited. That'll be out Sunday, as long as I get my taxes done. I don't want to do my taxes. I hate doing my taxes. Oh, did you finally heat up and are starting to print? Good job, Bambu. Took you long enough. And then for those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. Would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create, without your continued support. You make it all possible. We're going to call it there. It is Friday. Be safe out there, wash your hands, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.